Alors voilà, rebonjour à tous. Donc ici encore Nathan Goli pour le prochain match qui est aujourd'hui contre les Lakers. C'est un match clé qui ne devrait pas normalement poser de soucis. Alors voilà, donc on a 37 défaites à 2 victoires, 37 victoires à 2 défaites et une série de 20 victoires consécutives pour nous les Warriors. Alors voilà, c'est parti.
The 2K's pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Warriors out in Oakland. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. No question, they've got this game penciled in as a win, but they still have to go out and make plays. They'll look to grab an early lead and get this one over with early. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
And not the makeup you're wearing right now,
I never
but the
wear
makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important.
Alors le
Most
match
people
se
think
joue
trust
chez
comes from
les Warriors
on
qui est à
the
domicile
offensive
donc
end,
aujourd'hui,
but it's trust on the defensive
contrairement au match
end.
contre les Nuggets,
Ernie, if I'm gonna
contre
send
les
you
Nuggets
baseline, that's
qui
it, that's the
étaient
game plan.
en
I have
extérieur.
to trust that my teammate's going to be there, and I'm going to do it
Voilà,
regardless if
c'est
he
parti.
misses his assignment.
On regarde un petit clip de Stephen Curry. Alors voilà, voici les 5 titulaires: Jordan Clarkson, Kobe Bryant, Nick Young, Julius et Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Bogut, Barnes et Green. Alors voilà le coup d'envoi qui est à 13h10.
Take a look at the Warriors. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar.
Ok, donc voilà, donc Green à 3 points et c'est raté pour ce début de match. Alors Green qui a maintenant de très belles statistiques, et nous allons essayer de lui faire un petit triple-double vu que c'est pour le moment le roi du triple-double. Barnes pour un alley-oop et c'est dedans. Alley-oop assist de Klay Thompson.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Clarkson at point with Kobe. They're the backcourt. Roy Hibbert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Young in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Randle. Misses off the right iron. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
The end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Voilà 2-2.
First quarter just
Ici
over a
Kobe
minute play.
Bryant qui vient de mettre le point. Alors Curry
Over to the
sur
left
Barnes
wing.
qui fait le
Back to
point.
Curry. 14
Bogut
feet
à
away.
2 points, c'est raté. Beaucoup de gâchis en cette première mi-temps. En cette première partie.
When he's open.
And Young kicks to Hibbert. Outside for Kobe. Drops one in
Voilà
from the
donc
wing.
2 points
Bryant's
Brian.
got his second basket of the night. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. High post shot.
Curry et c'est
No
encore
good.
raté.
So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Alors
They defeated the Pelicans in
temps
their
mort
They just weren't
Warriors.
challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game. At least when
This match, I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Now here's Kobe in the game against New Orleans. Very impressive. Green with the block.
With the back. Qui va bâcher
Here in the first quarter with about 2
Curry à 3 points. C'est dedans.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Clarkson dishes to Hibbert. The shot is off. Nice D from Bogut.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They will all
Et voilà, Curry à 2 points.
in a really good way to start.
Alors il a mis 5 points sur les 7, Mr. Curry. Alors Brian,
All sorts of time. Buries
2
the
points,
jump shot.
Lakers. Voilà, donc un début de match assez serré
The Warriors leading.
pour les Warriors.
Here's Curry.
Curry, 2-1 pour Curry.
Going to the line for one more.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors
Et voilà,
have really
Curry qui a aujourd'hui une moyenne de 96 lancers francs. Voilà, donc 6 à 10. Curry qui a mis 8 points, je pense.
coming off screen.
Bryant passes to Hibbert. Rebounded by Bogut.
Beaucoup de ratés pour...
Warriors lead by 4. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Curry dishes to Bogut. It's stolen by Bryant.
perte de balle de la part de Thompson.
Here's Clarkson. That is good. Clarkson's got his first basket of the night. And speaking of Curry playing off the ball on the pass, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him.
Et voilà Curry
Offensive player.
qui est chaud bouillant là maintenant.
To save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
And Ray
Oh.
throws it down.
Just tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball.
Et Green qui n'est
around
pas
the
chaud
rim.
lui,
It's either a dunk
contrairement au
or
dernier
free
match
throws
aujourd'hui.
every time.
Now Young, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. And it's set
Oh,
back
Bogut,
by Bogut.
sortie de balle.
Rebounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Je ne vois pas où il y a une sortie de balle. Je vais regarder ça au ralenti. Alors non, il n'y a pas de sortie de balle. Ah, si. Du pied. Du pied, il y a une petite sortie de balle, mais vraiment toute petite.
Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. The Warriors, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Tariq Black, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Randall, and it's Williams in for Bryant. Now here's Williams. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Thompson with the
Et voilà, Thompson à 3 points.
On their three-point shooting and getting
Voilà, changement aux Warriors sur une faute d'Harrison Barnes pour faire rentrer le banc.
Beyond the arc. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Covington. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And now here comes Williams leading the parade.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Pass to Looney. Fires for three. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston.
3 points Looney,
Looney's got himself
qui
going.
quand est bien
He's
isolé,
first
il
basket of the
rend
game.
bien ses 3 points.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points.
Covington, il
That's
s'est
not the
raté,
kind of
il
streak
était
we
un
wanna
peu
be
loin.
part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Brown, good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Feeds it to Livingston. Golden State moving it around. The shot by Looney, no good.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your
Bonne
defense.
faute de Looney,
Yeah, the right
mais
play.
qui va mener les 5 fautes d'équipe à 23 secondes de la fin.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little ball.
Voilà le premier dedans.
They'll think twice about coming into the lane next time, and if they don't think about it, at least they might be
Le
distracted
deuxième
by your
également.
presence.
Donc les Lakers qui repassent devant les Warriors.
Braves checked in.
Alors que les Warriors avaient fait un bon début de match. Barbosa. Et voilà 3 points.
Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And finished off
Voilà,
by
donc 22-22 à 6 secondes de la fin. Nous allons tenter un petit 3 points.
one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one
Alors voilà,
as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his
les Lakers
signature.
qui vont repasser devant normalement.
Los Angeles, they have had
Le
two
premier
chances
raté.
at the line already, making them both. He hits the
Le
second
deuxième
from
est
the
dedans,
line.
donc 20.
Here's Livingston, and that's not going to go. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Lakers ahead. They're up by 1. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint, and some of that has to do with myself being able to patrol the paint as much as possible. We want long contested twos. They guard the three-point line, bring them to me. I'll either hit them with a straight-up block the shot or alter the shot. So contested twos are the worst shots in the NBA.
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Barbosa de très loin qui va planter un 3 points pour égaliser les deux équipes. 3 points Lakers pour renvoyer l'ascenseur, c'était Kobe Bryant.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
They've got Barbosa. Looney out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Livingston in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Randall. Count it. His second make in 4 attempps.
Là, il y a maintenant 5 points de différence en faveur des Lakers. Ils sont chauds quand Curry n'est pas là. Covington à 2 points et voilà.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Covington. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night, first game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for 1 game, broke his right leg, 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with
Les
him the
Lakers
entire
qui
time.
s'enflamment.
He was really in shock on the floor.
7 points de différence.
For so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressive in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
To the wing right side, 6 on the shot clock. Livingston kicks to Barbosa.
Paire de balles pour les Warriors qui font un très mauvais jeu pour le moment. Voilà, time-out aux Warriors.
There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The fifth metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Hibbert comes in for second, and it's Clarkson in for Williams. And Bryant wide open, he shoots. Second shot opportunity. Here's Clarkson. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Clarkson's
Voilà, donc temps mort Warriors parce que là il y a 9 points de différence. Les Lakers qui s'enflamment un peu trop. Et une fois qu'ils sont chauds, on ne saura plus les arrêter.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And talking about Randall's rookie injuries, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well.
Voilà, c'est
Hopefully,
reparti.
he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
Curry qui est rentré pour rectifier ça avec Green.
Warriors trail by 9.
Thompson.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Passes it to Green. The train.
Green.
Rebounded by
C'est
the
raté,
Lakers.
enfin 0 sur 4 aujourd'hui Green.
That's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Oh, c'est raté.
Last touch by Green.
And a chance here to look at the numbers.
Les Warriors qui ont du mal hein,
Averaging 6 points a game, 5 rebounds,
à
and 2
rectifier
assists.
les
And
points.
guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I
3
would say
points,
he's been overachieving a little
Kobe
bit lately.
Bryant.
Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Tariq Black, he's checked in for Julius Randle. It's
Curry à 3 points et voilà, c'est dedans.
He's only missed one shot.
Plus que 9 points à rattraper maintenant.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Suki. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
Voilà, Curry qui est là pour tout rectifier.
In the quarter.
And after his last game, you're really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Kobe passes to Hibbert. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got 5 assists in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. It falls for
Boom,
7
Curry à 3 points, voilà.
He's 7 for 9.
Qu'est-ce qu'on ferait sans Curry
In the quarter so far at 4 for the game.
Voilà, donc il renvoie encore l'ascenseur. Les Warriors qui ont du mal, hein. Ils ont du mal à remonter. Sans la défaite. Curry. Boum, et voilà, encore Curry qui est chaud.
Lakers leading by 5. To the paint. And it's blocked. But they get it back. And he gets the bucket.
Très beau bash là, mais qui a quand même mené à 2 points.
Green kicks to
Thompson, c'est raté.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Green encore et encore, l'interminable Green. Barnes, boum!
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better.
Les Warriors qui remontent à une vitesse VV prime.
There's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull.
Voilà,
that
7 points. 7 points à,
5 buckets in a row.
avant la fin de ce match. Curry, et c'est dedans. Curry.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
To the inside. Here's Hibbert. Power down after the assist.
Voilà encore 2 points.
And can you always depend on him or
Alors
what
plus que 6
to
points à
lead you
les
to the
mettre.
right place
Curry
for
à
that
3
pass.
points, c'est dedans.
And the basket by Curry.
Plus que 3 points de différence entre les deux équipes. Curry est chaud bouillant là maintenant, avant la fin de ce match. Non. Kobe Bryant qui est vraiment chaud là. Curry. Boum, c'est encore dedans, man. Oh là là. Oh là 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 là. Plus que 2 points. 2 points avant la fin de cette première partie. C'est faisable. Totalement faisable. Oui, Green qui a récupéré la balle. Et Green. Oh, voilà, égalité pour les deux équipes. À 16 secondes de la fin.
With the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Oh là là, 2 points, temps mort, Warriors pour récupérer la balle en zone avant.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Voilà, c'est parti, mais malheureusement, on n'aura pas la balle en zone avant, c'est pas grave. Curry qui patiente. Curry à 3 points. Yes! Un beau buzzer de Curry permettant les Warriors de revenir avec 1 point d'avance à la mi-temps. C'est très important.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, what encourages you in what you've seen from the team's offense?
We're playing hard. Our bigs are really working tonight. They're really running the floor well. They're rolling to the basket with a purpose.
Kobe, appreciate the time as always. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be taking a look back at the first half of basketball. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 34 points and 2 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Ok, c'est reparti pour ce match de folie contre les Lakers.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Clarkson at point with Kobe, they're the backcourt. Randall out there with Roy Hibbert, and it's Young in at the 3 spot.
Voilà, Curry qui est chaud. Curry à 3 points. C'est raté malheureusement, mais Bogut qui était là, Barnes à 3 points. Bingo!
Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know the only way that's going to turn around defensively.
Curry s'est raté un alley-oop, mais une belle interception de balle. Beaucoup de ballons perdus ici pour les Warriors.
Lakers trail by 4.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
He had a nice open look right there. Young's got 10.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Timeout, Camp of Warriors.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks.
C'est parti. On a procédé à un petit changement, donc le banc est rentré à la place des 5 titulaires.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Clarkson. Covington dishes to Livingston. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hibbert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Kobe. Here's Clarkson. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
It's frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Bryant, and it's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Faute sur Barnes. Non, pas Barnes.
John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this for his career.
De lancer franc sur Barbosa, excusez-moi. Voilà. Premier dedans. Va-t-il mettre le deuxième qui pourrait remettre les équipes à même nombre d'égalité? Voilà.
Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
A nice shot by Black.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low. And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And both free throws good for Spates.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight to the inside. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle.
Le nez à 3 points, et voilà, c'est dedans. Match très serré contre les Lakers là. Plus difficile que je ne le pensais. Kobe qui s'est réveillé par rapport à un début de saison très difficile pour Kobe qui a pris sa retraite qui va prendre sa retraite dès l'année prochaine. Et voilà, beau petit alley-oop de Covington, assise de Barnes, on regarde.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
It's off his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. And Los Angeles with some changes. Brown is checked in for Young. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Bryant. Clarkson kicks to Williams. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down
les Warriors qui nous suivent de très très près.
This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Page sur un double pas parfait. Voilà, donc on va procéder à un petit changement tout de suite.
Lakers trail by 3. Over in the corner, Brown. From outside the arc.
3 points Lakers. Ils s'enflamment les petits là.
No hesitation.
Looney à 3 points de très très loin et c'est dedans.
Looney's got 9 points.
Talk about confidence to pull up from out there. And what skill to knock it down. That's major league there, folks.
Yeah, no doubt about his toes on that one. He was way back.
It's Brown with the drive. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability.
Et voilà encore 2 points. Covington
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there.
s'enflamme décidément. Voilà, faute de Barbosa. Voilà, donc le 5 de base est rentré à la place du banc.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. To the inside. Black.
Voilà, 2 points. Lakers qui nous suivent maintenant, plus que de 3 points. Curry à 3 points. C'est raté. Pas étonnant.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. They're Mets trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
It's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up.
No.
Thompson passes to Green. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Retour en zone de Bogut.
The Lakers making a switch here. Sacrae's checked in. Kicks it to Williams.
Ah, une petite faute là.
Los
C'est
Angeles
encore
with another
raté.
miss.
Thompson et c'est raté.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Thompson qui fait une faute de lancer. Lakers.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And comparing
Le
to the
premier est
numbers of
raté.
last season, they've made a bit of improvement.
Le deuxième est dedans avec un peu de réussite. Alors voilà, donc nous allons garder les dernières possessions.
Outside Curry. Fires the three. An amazing shot just
Et c'est dedans.
That is as big a shot as you are.
Là, Curry qui fait l'écart 71-76 à 6 minutes de la fin, c'est-à-dire un quart-temps.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Young. Young's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. And finished off by Bogut.
Et voilà un petit dunk de Bogut. 73-78 en faveur des Warriors. Un match qui serait peut-être maintenant défini. Voilà, faute de Harrison Barnes.
And guys looking at Roy Hibbert, just the amount of the man listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds with the wingspan
Donc 1 sur 2.
pterodactyl.
Alors Curry
A true game
sur
changer
Thompson.
inside when he's motivated
Et voilà,
on his game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles.
6 points maintenant.
Goes in for Suck, and it's Clarkson in for Brown. Lakers trail by 6. Williams attacking.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for
Encore une faute de Klay Thompson.
delivering a healthy dose of helpers too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Good on both. Warriors leading by 4. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size, he has a strong lower body too, very hard. And you know this, Clark, you worked for the organization, you saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training.
Curry qui rate beaucoup ici à 3 points. Plus que 2 points d'écart maintenant alors qu'on est à 6.
Went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. Dishes to Randall.
Et voilà, ah, égalité 80-80 pour les Lakers. Enfin pour les deux équipes, bon, excusez-moi. Curry à 3 points. Oui!
Curry's got 40 points.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Inside. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know.
Et voilà Curry qui enchaîne les 3 points. Maintenant 4 points de différence.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot.
Plus que 2.
Still haven't been able to do it.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game
Bogut qui monte la balle sur Thompson. Thompson, un petit layup. Voilà, 4 points de nouveau. Les Warriors qui s'enflamment en cette fin de quart-temps et il le faut. Parce que ça va être la fin du match. Voilà, time-out Lakers. Suite à la remontée très importante des Warriors.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Et voilà, Green à 3 points, c'est son premier aujourd'hui. Il se réveille, certes un peu tard.
Lakers trail by 5. Now the dish to Clarkson. Inside, it's tipped, and then
Voilà, un petit dunk en arrière. Alors Curry, on a besoin de lui là maintenant. Curry, un petit layup avec la faute, mais c'est raté. Et le premier, il est dedans. Voilà, MVP qui est crié pour Stephen Curry. Et c'est dedans.
Really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Ryan passes to Hibbert. The open shot, Kobe. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Green.
And again, it's the
C'est encore raté. Temps de se réveiller. Voilà, Green qui est dans son bannaise. Curry à 3 points. Thompson à 3 points, boum! Le public qui s'enflamme.
Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 8. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter.
Alors, 8 points à 1,47 de la fin. Il faut pas lâcher là maintenant. Très important. On a eu un Curry et Thompson qui mettaient des points très importants. Ouais, 2 points. C'est raté. Brian qui rate, qui est bâché. Curry de très très loin, c'est raté. Voilà, des très bonnes interceptions. Green. Un sortie de balle. Green qui n'est pas dans son match. Voilà, timeout Lakers. Ça sent la victoire pour les Warriors.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 8. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .16 left here in the fourth quarter. And that one good from Clarkson.
À plus de 6 points. Très important là. Curry. Bingo!
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
LA's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Curry.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And going out of bounds.
La perte de balle pour les Warriors. 9 points de différence, 90-99. On va faire des Warriors bien évidemment.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bryant.
Boom! Match de fou, mesdames et messieurs. Curry. Bingo!
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Curry.
Take a look at what Clarkson's been doing. He has 11
For
points
Draymond Green.
and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Robin Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. Brown is checked in for Young. And it's Brown in for Bryant.
Elle a plus que 9 points de différence. Alors Curry sur Green. Green à 3 points. C'est raté. Il n'est pas dans son assiette, hein, Green aujourd'hui. Je le répète encore et encore. Oh, tir contré par Curry. Timeout Lakers.
And the Lakers call time here. They're losing by 9. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons.
Ok, donc c'est reparti.
And I respect that, but at some point, if it's over,
Dernière possession de balle pour les Warriors, pour les Lakers normalement.
Forget about it. Let's move on.
Off the pick.
Et voilà 2 points.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Et Curry 2 points. Et voilà, c'est magnifique, mesdames et messieurs. Voilà, ça sent la victoire.
The three from Bryant. Sacre dishes to Bass. Outside, Kobe. And now we've got the intentional
Voilà, faute de Barnes pour récupérer la balle en fin de match, enfin en buzzer. Premier raté de Kobe Bryant. Deuxième qui est dedans. Temps mort Warriors.
Timeout called the Warriors. They lead by 8. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Bogut misses.
Et voilà, victoire très importante. Match clé. Voilà, 95 à 103, alors que le match était sèche. On a vu un Curry très très éveillé et surtout très important pour ce match.
Kevin. Much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. There was nothing short of a
Et voilà le
professional
MVP,
offensive
le
clinic
player
he
of the
put on
game,
today.
player of the game est Stephen Curry avec 52 points. C'est énorme, 3 passes décisives et 4 rebonds. Voilà, on va sûrement regarder quelques petites actions de Chef Curry.
The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this, but this crazy.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Alors voilà, donc il y a Curry 52 points, puis vient seulement Thompson avec 10 points. Et donc comme je vous le disais, Green qui n'a mis que 5 points, il a mis 2 de ses 10 tirs, pas extra. Alors nous allons lire les commentaires avant de se quitter. C'était Nathan Gweli pour NBA 2K TV.